Representing the country of Japan and Senshua University.
Number of pairings to go. This is pair number 13.
And on the outer lane,
Morishige Wataru from Japan and the Senshu University goes up against the USA's very own SLC, Salt Lake City Community College, William Gebauer. And Gebauer getting lots of support. Salt Lake City, another hub of winter sports in the USA. Much like here in Lake Placid. So, pair number 13 underway here. Japan's Morishige on the inside track against the USA's Gebauer on the outside. The 1:13.64 is the time to beat. And Morishige is 0.65 inside the time at the first split. And look at the ease with which the Japanese athlete glides through the sliding transition and then powers through the bend. And the second inside the time here. Has he got the power through the final two bends? Are the legs still there? But look how quickly the American closes the gap. Gebauer in with a shout here as he switches tracks. Going to the outside, Morishige on the inside here. Morishige inside the time at the first split, coming out of the final bend. A 1:13.64 the time to beat, and it's a 1:12.95 to take the top spot provisionally from Petrowski, and this track record is being absolutely smashed to pieces here. We knew the conditions were good today, but that's the track record being beaten for the third time in this men's 1,000 meters.
Good job, USA! Woo!
Just waiting to see confirmation of where Gebauer finishes up. Drops to 8th in the overall.
And for pair number 14, on the inner lane, wearing the white armband.
8 to 4, just 12 between the two Canadians. But there is Morishige Wataru from Japan. A new track record of 1:12.94, the time to beat. So his teammate steps up. Yamada Kazuya from the Takasaki University of Health and Welfare, representing both them and Japan, goes up against Laval University student Canada's Hubert Makotti. So we've got a Japanese and a Canadian in the top three provisionally. Can their teammates challenge? So Makotti on the inside, Yamada on the outside. Pair 16 of 18, doing their 2.5 laps in this 1,000 meters men's sprint, the speed skating event. Day number 1 here for the speed skaters, day 5 of the 2023 Lake Placid World University Games. We get an indication of how these two are doing at the first split time. So 0.3 outside Yamada, but he's provisionally put himself in second place behind his teammate Morishige. And as we've seen, the top athletes in this 1,000 meters just get faster and faster.
To the finish.
So just easing up over the line, but look at that.
1:12.39.
Had plenty left in the tank, and Yamada Kazuya from Japan ousts his teammate Morishige Wataru from top spot, but we've got two Japanese athletes at the top of the pile now. We've seen him coming down the final straight, just ducking for the line there, Yamada. And look at that, a 1:12.38. We are 2.4 seconds inside the track record that was held
and now for pair number 17,
at the start of this competition.
Wearing the white armband, representing the country of Canada and Laval University, it's David Larue.
So Laval University student David Larue from Canada lines up in pair number 17.
Representing the country of Japan and Senshu University, it's Nonomura Taiyo.
So Nonomura Taiyo from Japan and Senshu University is going to be paired up with David Larue. Nonomura in the outer track, Larue on the inside track. We are coming into the penultimate pairing here, and arguably, certainly by seeding, the top four fastest athletes in the field.
With a new leader on the board from Japan, Yamada.
So through the first split, and both in touching distance, 0.1 and 0.2 outside the split time, as the Canadian pushes on. David Larue switching through the transition phase to the outer track, still powering through the bend. They get the bell, both still in touching distance. Larue just 2/10 off the top time. Nonomura coming out of the penultimate bend in the lead, but switching to the outer track. This pair are both in with a shout here. They're looking very strong indeed, powering through the final bend. They're going to be exceptionally close on the line. What about the time? Oh, just outside for Nonomura, who picks Delarue's pocket on the line. But they both move up into the provisional podium positions. Nonomura in second place and Larue in third, pushing Morishige out of the podium positions. Literally on the line. Nonomura picked Larue's pocket. And there is confirmation, a 12.50 and a 12.57. How tight was that? Very fruitful ground for the men's 1,000-meter sprinters. Through the back straight. Final transition. Kanya moves on to the outside track. He's still got something in the legs. He's powering through this final bend. But look at Park as well. Absolutely stormed through the final bend. A 1:12.38 to beat. They're just outside. 6th and 7th place, not quite enough for Park and Kanya. So provisionally, we've got Yamada Kazuya from Japan, top of the pile. Nonomura Taiyo of Japan, 2nd place. And David Larue of Canada in 3rd place. All three of them setting new track records here in Lake Placid. Oh, what a tremendous race from these athletes. A lot of nerves, especially in that final pairing. Didn't quite do enough to challenge for the podium. But what a day for Japan. Yamada and Nonomura, 1 and 2 from Larue of Canada in 3rd place. And just waiting for final confirmation from the scores. You can see it's a little chilly out there. They've got their hands all wrapped up, and there is confirmation. Yamada Kazuya from Japan, top of the pile with a 1:12.38 from Nonomura Taiyo with a 1:12.50 2 Japanese athletes at the top of the pile from 1 Canadian, David LaRue, with a 1:12.57. Well, track record set by the top 5 here, so a nod to Morishige Wataru and Jakub Pietrowski. The Japanese and Polish athletes beating the track record as well. And in fact, you can go all the way down to 9th place for times that would have beaten the previous track record set by the USA's Connor McDermott Mustovi at the World University Championships last year here in March. But all the plaudits to Japan. Yamada, Kazuya, top of the pile from Nonomura, Taiyo, his teammate, and Canada's David LaRue. But the land of the rising sun shines bright here in Lake Placid. Going into the warmth of the holding tent. Well, it's not a tent, it's a proper structure here. Nice and toasty in there for the new champion of the University Games, World University Games of Lake Placid 2023 in the men's 1,000-meter sprint. Yamada, Kazuya.
All right.